Voice of Change News.
This is Voice of Change Radio News. I'm Amanda Kumalo. A quick look at stories making the headlines. I won elections on merit, President Mnangagwa. In business news, innovation hubs lay base for manufacturing sector. In regional and international news, rage in Lebanon over war on Gaza. In sports news, world-class cricket stadium for Vic Falls. The news in detail. President Mnangagwa last night said he did not rig the August harmonized elections, but won on merit after working hard in the last 5 years. He was speaking during a congratulatory business dinner organized by business leaders after his victory during the August harmonized general elections. The president said, like business leaders, the government is in place on merit. Turning to his plans going forward, President Mnangagwa said the Second Republic will continue to roll out pro-business policies to ensure a conducive environment for increased production, while also further reducing the cost of doing business. In other news, the United Nations has praised Zimbabwe's heritage-based education system 5.0, which has been configured towards improving the country's local industrialization capacity as a requirement for obtaining President Mnangagwa's envisaged empowered upper-middle-income economy status by 2030. The special praise was delivered by the United Resident Coordinator in Zimbabwe, Ambassador Edward Callon, when he addressed a public lecture at University of Zimbabwe on United Nations systems and operations in Zimbabwe. Moving on to business news. Innovation hubs and industrial parks that were introduced by President Mnangagwa as incubators from which ideas and science-based solutions can be nurtured to answer to national economic challenges are seeds for rapid industrialization and modernization. Higher and tertiary education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development Minister Professor Emmanuel Murwira has said. Already, the innovation hubs that have been established at all the country's premier universities have helped reduce the country's import bill as they manufacture products that answer to the country's needs and challenges. In news beyond our borders, protesters waving Palestinian and Lebanese pride flags through rocks, water bottles, and firecrackers at the security barricade constructed on the road leading to the United States Embassy in a northern suburb of Beirut on Wednesday. Security forces responded with a tear gas that pushed the protesters back. Overlooking the protest from the periphery, a 20-year-old Palestinian man from Nai Bared, a refugee camp near the city of Tripoli in North Lebanon, rubbed his eyes. He just came back from the front of the protest. In sports news, the first major investor into the new high-end Masue Special Economic Zone in Victoria Falls is Zimbabwe Cricket, with the groundbreaking ceremony for a 10,000-seat cricket stadium suitable for the top end of global cricket matches set for the first week of December as part of measures to add sports tourism to the Victoria Falls mix. In particular, Zimbabwe Cricket wants the stadium finished within 2 years to underpin its bid to host the 2026 Under-19 World Cup. That brings us to the end of this bulletin.
Voice of Change News.